Now, first things first, bro. Look at the title DJ Academics chose right here. Footage surfaces of 2018 incident where DaBaby clapped a dude in aisle 5. This nigga's a wild individual, bro. Hey, man. What's good, YouTube? This your boy Santana, back with another video. Back to react. We got the DaBaby incident, man. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about this incident, bro. I had spoke on this earlier on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? DaBaby got into an incident with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know the murder case that he had before his big breakout shit, you know what I'm saying? Before he blew up as an artist, basically. Now, everybody, they keep talking about they want the case reopened and DaBaby should go to jail. But if you look at the footage, bro, he gets into an altercation with somebody, bro. The nigga who with the dude that he get in an altercation with pulls out a gun. Now, if you don't know, bro, like, you don't pull out a gun and then, like, no telling what he was saying. You don't pull out a gun while you get into an altercation with somebody. Did y'all not see what happened with Vaughn? Rest in peace to his soul. He got into an altercation with Quando Rondo. His mans pulls out a gun and shoots him. This is before, I mean, this is after the DaBaby situation, but still. Shit like that just go crazy real quick. Like, shit get out of hand fast. Now, the people on Twitter and other places, they were trying to say DaBaby was an aggressor. I don't think he was the aggressor at all. Especially when it comes to the gun shit, he wasn't the aggressor. He was just having a friendly scuffle. A scuffle is friendly. Now, when you got your people in there pulling out guns, like I said, don't tell them what they were saying. They could have been saying anything. Oh, get up off the homie. I'm finna clap. I'm finna shoot. I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy to be, bro. Like, the shit's so two-sided. People should really try to get this nigga canceled. He been in the headlines every week. He just got in a fight with Wisdom, his artist. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they're trying to get DaBaby canceled at this point. It's so much shit just be happening with DaBaby constantly. He just popped dude in the leg for entering his house, his yard, or whatever the fuck. He nigga hopped the gate, a building, or a wall, or some weird ass shit. Hey, man, drop a comment on how y'all feel about this, man. We about to jump right into it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bell so you don't miss a video. Let's get it.
Check it out now. Holy! Now the time is
some holy.
Let me tell you this, man. Okay, there's some fringe platforms that cover hip hop. They kind of prey upon hip hop, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Rolling Stones, Pitchfork? Well, these are platforms that are filled with people that, to keep it real, aren't in hip hop, but they try to take a social justice warrior look at hip hop and demonize everything they make money off hip hop. I'll give you an example. Okay. They'll cover how rappers are pieces of, you know what I'm saying, and basically saying rappers are bad people, this and third, yet they cover these guys and feature them all day long because they could get clicks and attention. They'll also do these expose pieces, trying to get people locked up, and this is another one we're going to talk about because it has to do with DaBaby, but I'll give you an example of how they worked before, okay? There's one called Pitchfork, and if you don't remember, in 2013, when Chief Keef was a young savage, pretty much they knew he was on probation, yet they wanted to do an interesting content piece with him. Guess what they did?
I remember this.
They put a gun in his hand at a gun range and did a whole piece. And by the way, that was brought up in court because he's on probation.
He went to jail for that shit?
Gun, whether it's an interview or not. Now, Rolling Stones.
A Rolling Stone needs to be canceled.
And this is my personal opinion. People that run websites like that don't like people like DaBaby. DaBaby's a hood nigga. He basically operates by this motto: swing first, ask questions later. Okay,
that's how it usually go.
Many people. Cam Cold-Hearted, Danny Lay's brother, and we recently seen him almost knock the wisdom tooth out of motherfucking his artist named Wisdom.
Bro, that punch was crazy.
People don't like that shit. Okay,
straight out of Street Fighter.
People a little bit scared. They keep saying, yo, why is he acting so belligerent? And Rolling Stones, rather than just saying, why is DaBaby just so violent, they're trying to find a way to get him sent back to jail. Now, they dug up the case where, if you don't know, pretty much you had DaBaby who did a cleanup on ILO. He left somebody's brains in aisle 5 right by DaBaby.
Hold on, did this nigga say ILO?
And it was after people approached him, they got physical.
Bro, that's the shit Young Boy said against Dirtman.
He pulled out his gun first.
Academics wild.
Now, Rolling Stones has unearthed footage of what led up to the fight, the tough tussle before the shooting and pretty much the aftermath, and they're trying to now paint a picture.
The dude clutching his gun right there,
saying that it was self-defense. Cops not charging DaBaby. Cops letting DaBaby go home. Years later, and by the way, this happened in 2018, but years later, Rolling Stone, they don't like that DaBaby be sneaking dudes, okay? They have got the footage of what happened, and they're now trying to spin the narrative that DaBaby is
bro walked up on clutching
individual that should have got charged with murder.
If you know what clutching mean, that means grabbing your gun.
What am I supposed to say about this? To be honest, if you look at the footage, really to give my analysis of it, I ain't gonna lie, DaBaby does stand by his mantra.
That slide DaBaby did is crazy.
Later, looked like people approached him while he was in the
I think it slid and shot.
Breakfast Club, he was shopping for Pampers, and basically he was trying to give the individual a case of the beats. Now he was the only person there. I think he was with the woman.
You see him? He clutched his gun instantly. Go back and rewind it, pause it, whatever you gotta do.
Early in the video, which people seem to neglect, if you start fighting with one guy and another guy takes his gun out,
right?
DaBaby didn't see it at that point. They keep tussling, and then apparently, and this is allegedly, DaBaby heard somebody scream out, "Yo, that guy has a gun." DaBaby sees another guy approaching him with a gun. You know what DaBaby did? Took out his gun and clapped him. Okay.
Yeah. Now, what was he supposed to do?
That situation went down, but it is what it is. Listen, it's life or death. And in
fight or flight situation, you gotta fight. Gunfight.
Not what you know in hindsight. When you know that you're in a fight for your life with someone already, then somebody else is approaching with a gun, and you saw that person with the person you were fighting, you assume that that person's about to use the gun on you. Unfortunately for the guy who got killed,
nigga with 2-3 niggas,
he might have been the victim of what people say a lot, quote unquote, in the streets. Don't pull out a gun, and I think this is just normal gun rhetoric.
If you ain't gonna use it.
Don't pull out a gun unless you plan on using it. The other individual got killed because he pulled the gun out, never used it. Okay? So it validated the claims.
Rest in peace to that nigga, because this is a black nigga at the same time.
His life was at risk, and
that's not what you do.
Self-defense. Nevertheless, I gotta say this, man. Rolling Stone and everybody else who basically will cover things like, oh, DaBaby said this at his concert and it pissed off these people. But they're really secretly mad at all the stuff that they keep seeing about DaBaby in these altercations. I'm not saying DaBaby not a violent individual. I'm just trying to say, at what point do you feel like you're doing good journalism, and at what point do you feel like you're trying to get a man locked up? Okay?
Yeah, that's your line.
Go back and dig this up when the police precincts down there in Charlotte
play the whole video?
said, hey, we're not going to go prosecute this case because we feel that we can't not prove that he wasn't acting in self-defense. Why the hell is Rolling Stone trying to do something about it? Okay, that's what I'm just trying to say. You're trying to do too much, and you're really trying to do too much because
who is Rolling Stone supposed to be there?
You don't like how he acts.
Why do they look like Fulio
on stage? All I'm saying is, why cover hip hop if you don't understand the mere fabric of how people operate in certain situations, and especially when you're doing more than the police are doing. The police ain't really looking at this stuff. Why the hell are you? You guys getting comments, but you guys like them, subscribe. I don't know if you guys ever seen this footage. Okay, warning, trigger warning, whatever you want to call it, but watch it. I've tried to take some parts out of it that people won't get that upset. However, you will not see the actual murder or anything like that.
Who would get upset, though?
But this was allegedly the footage that would happen before
niggas over there shooting by the chips.
Actually had to clean up on our own. I ain't gonna lie. Get the comments, but you guys like, definitely subscribe to Bush Academics.
Oh my God, this bitch Meg. Oh my God. Hey, though. That nigga Baby had to do what he had to do, bro, and that's just what it is, bro. Cause like anybody would have did that same shit, nigga. You gotta go home to your kids at the end of the day. Yeah, you don't pull out no gun on no nigga, especially when he getting into the nigga didn't have no reason to pull out the fire. This is like Lil Tim, you know what I'm saying? I guess he was protecting his people, you know what I mean? But nigga just getting a little ass whooping real fast, bro. Nigga didn't have to pull out a gun on him, and unfortunately, DaBaby was up on his shit, bro. He wasn't going. He was on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, do me a favor. Hey, comment down below, man. How y'all feel about DaBaby, dude? Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bell so you don't miss a video. We out.